Hey all, it's Dr. Jessica Chaco, and I'm a board certified pediatrician here in Lithia, Florida. And today I want to talk about what is going around like crazy. And honestly, it's the flu still. So the flu is going around like crazy, and you know what to do about it. So one, if you haven't gotten your flu shot yet, please get your flu shot. We have seen this year that the flu shot is actually helping. People who have had the flu shot, who are getting the flu, are having a much less severe course of it. They are sick for less days, and really, it's not terrible. Those who have not had the flu shot are just miserable. We have high fevers, we have lots of body aches. We are seeing kiddos down for the count for 5 to 7 days where they are just flat and miserable. The hospitals right now are just overflowing with older people and younger people with the flu. Again, our people who get the sickest are the youngest ones and our oldest ones. And so that's what we're seeing in our hospitals right now, just tons of people with flu. Mostly I've been seeing flu A, but occasionally a flu B peeks in. Remember, our Tamiflu only really helps if we catch it in that first 48 to 72 hours. A lot of times we don't really catch it that quick. By the time we realize we are sick enough to see a doctor, we are past that 72-hour mark. So Tamiflu is not always helpful, and it does sometimes cause tummy problems in our little ones. And for some people, it works really, really well. Other than Tamiflu, what can you do? Well, keeping our kiddos super hydrated is important. Hydration is more important than anything else. When our kids are sick, right? We don't care if they don't want to eat. None of us want to eat when we're really sick. What we care about is them drinking. When they are dehydrated, their temperatures are going to be higher. They are going to be more fussy and more miserable. And quite honestly, they're going to want to drink even less, right? Because when we feel really yucky, we have high fevers, the last thing we want to do is drink more fluids. We need to keep them drinking fluids so we don't get them dehydrated, which just makes everything else worse. For drinking, I like small sips. I like small sips throughout the day, like every 15 minutes or even every 5 minutes. You can give them applesauce or yogurt or grapes or watermelon or ice pops or anything that they will take that is a fluid. When we're talking about fevers, usually I like Motrin a little bit better for our kiddos over the age of 6 months because Motrin does also work on those body aches. We can do Motrin every 6 hours. And then if they spike a fever between that 6 hours, that's when you can go back to the Tylenol. If you have a kiddo under the age of 6 months, you're going to have to stick with Tylenol. And any little one under the age of 2 months, you're definitely going to reach out to your doctor before doing anything. And if we have a kiddo under 1 month, you're just going to go straight to the ER. How do we keep our friends and family from getting sick? Well, the best way is washing our hands lots and lots. If we have lots of people in our house that are not feeling well, Tamiflu can be used as prophylaxis. We can also use a mask. Make sure, people who are not feeling well are tucked away as much as possible and outside from everyone else. And if it's our little ones, we are obviously not going to tuck them away and keep them from everyone else, but we are just going to do our best. That's where wearing a mask for us can actually be helpful because then we are less likely to spread it to our other little ones. All right, guys, if you are looking for a pediatrician here in Lithia, Florida, definitely check me out. For my patients, there is never a wait to get in to be seen. Most visits are same or next day. If you're worried about the flu, we can come out to you. A lot of my patients have flu tests at home, which you all can get as well. And we can just diagnose it right then and there. And if it's positive, can send in Tamiflu if we want. And there's not that waiting until we are sick enough to be seen by a doctor. You can call at any time, 24/7, 65 for my patients. If that sounds like something that would be great for you and your family, definitely check us out at bloomingbrightpediatrics.com. And if you have any stories about the flu, definitely let us know below. Any tips, tricks for keeping kids hydrated and kind of managing through our difficult sick days. All right, y'all, it was great talking with you, and I hope you're well. Talk soon.